always save the day. And if you think we can't, we'll always find a way. That's why the people of this world believe in Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and Steven! Why do you have to look up to her, aside from in a literal sense? Don't you know that a power that's big comes with a bigger expense? Can't you see that she's out of control and overzealous? I'm telling you for your own good and not because I could show you how to be strong in the real way, and I know that we can be strong in the real way. I want to inspire you, I want to be your rock, and when I talk it lights a fire in you. Isn't this such a beautiful night? Whoa, we're underneath 1,000 shining stars. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Look at this place, look at your faces. I've never seen you look this way before. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be someone who gets to see a giant woman, a giant woman? All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman. All I want to do is help you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I want to be is someone who gets to see a giant woman. I know I'm not that tall, I know I'm not that smart, but let me drive my van into your heart. Let me drive my van into your heart. I know I'm not that rich, I'm working on that part, but at least I have a van. So let me drive my van into your heart. 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 Life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Whoa, come on and sing it with me. Sing. The words relate to the key. Key. If it's a pattern, then just repeat after me. Oh, peace and death and love and earth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Whoa, come on and do it again. You do it for her, that is to say, you'll do it for him. Keep your stance wide, keep your body lowered as you're moving forward. Balance is the key. Right foot, left foot, now go even faster as you're moving backwards. Keep your eyes on me. So you do it for him, and you would do it for her. Okay, now do that again. Yes, ma'am. You do it for her, that is to say, you do it for him. You do it for her, that's how you know you can win. You do it for her, that is to say. I was fine with the men who'd come into her life now and again. I was fine, 'cause I knew that they didn't really matter until you. I was fine when you came, and we fought like it was all some silly game over her, who she'd choose. After all these years, I beats us, we'll win the fight and then go out for pizzas. We